I have to admit, I wasn't expecting an invitation back.
They're called orders, Maverick.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Top Gun Maverick callbacks.
What he has to teach you may very well mean the difference between life and death.
For this list, we're looking at characters, plot points, and other details that surface in Top Gun Maverick almost 36 years after its predecessor. In case you haven't seen either film, there will be a few spoilers. What's your favorite Top Gun Maverick callback? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Return to the Danger Zone. Star Wars has a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Top Gun has its opening text about the origins of the Navy's fighter weapons school. This unforgettable text commences Top Gun Maverick, along with Harold Faltermeyer's signature theme. Speaking of music, the film launches us right back into the danger zone as Kenny Loggins chimes in with his soaring vocals. Although director Joseph Kosinski faithfully recreates the 1986 film's opening credits, there are a few differences. Instead of A-6s and F-14s, F-18s and F-35s can be seen aboard aircraft carriers. The closing credits also pay homage to the original, with the main cast members' names accompanying clips. The credits even include a tribute to the legend behind the OG classic, Tony Scott. Number 9. Maverick Reassigned. The original film kicks off with Tom Cruise's Maverick and Anthony Edwards' Goose feeling the brutal sting of Commander Stinger. The young pilots fear the worst as Stinger grills Goose for his mistakes and Maverick for his recklessness.
You should have done was land your plane. You don't own that plane, the taxpayers do. Son, your ego is writing checks your body can't cash.
To their surprise, Stinger informs them they're being sent to Top Gun. The sequel mirrors this inciting incident as Maverick confronts Ed Harris's Rear Admiral Hammer about his latest escapade.
You should be at least a 2-star admiral by now. Yet here you are. Captain. What is that?
It's one of life's mysteries, sir.
Although Maverick suspects his career is over, Hammer reluctantly tells him he's being reassigned to Top Gun. Instead of a student, though, Maverick will be a flight instructor, which is what he aspired to become at the end of the first film.
Where do you think you want to go?
I thought of being an instructor, sir.
Top Gun?
Yes, sir.
God help us.
It took over 3 decades, but Maverick finally followed through with his teaching ambitions. Number 8. Piano playing at bar. Top Gun is full of memorable musical moments, from You've Lost That Lovin' Feeling to Great Balls of Fire.
You break my will? Oh, what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
During the performance of the latter song, Goose can be found at the piano with his young son sitting on the lid. That kid is all grown up in the sequel, with Miles Teller filling the role.
What do we have here?
Rooster inherits his father's love of planes, mustaches, aviator shades, Hawaiian shirts, and of course, music. At a bar, Rooster brings everyone together as he plays a familiar tune on the piano. Although it is a joyous moment for everyone else, it's a devastating callback for Maverick, who is reminded of his best friend's death.
My dad believed in you. I'm not gonna make the same mistake.
Rooster is the spitting image of his father, which is what Maverick fears most. Number 7. Don't have time to think up there. Giving his first lecture, Maverick tells his students that everything they've read in the manual cannot prepare them for what their special mission will bring.
You think up there, you're dead.
Maverick encourages the young pilots to act rather than think. Maverick's lessons echo what he told Charlie in the original film.
If you think, you're dead.
His students take this gutsy philosophy to heart, but not in the way that Maverick anticipates. During the sequel's climax, it appears Maverick's goose is cooked when Rooster swoops in to save him.
Hang in there. All right, let's go.
Initially, Maverick scorns Rooster for risking his life without taking the time to consider the consequences. As Rooster tells Maverick, though, he was just following his teachings. Don't think up there. Maverick can't argue with that. Number 6. The Admiral's Daughter. Kelly McGillis reportedly wasn't invited to reprise her role as Charlie in the sequel.
I'm Charlotte Blackwood.
I'm Maverick.
Maverick? Does your mother not like you or something?
No, it's my call sign.
You're a pilot.
That's right, a naval aviator.
However, there's still room for a romantic motorcycle ride with Jennifer Connelly's Penny Benjamin. If that name sounds familiar, it's because Penny isn't new to the series.
Those are your pilots. Anything happens to them.
Although this marks her on-screen debut, Penny has a subtle connection to the first film. As Stinger barks at Maverick, he lists off his history of careless stunts, one of which involved an Admiral's daughter. Goose whispers to him about Penny, but he gets cut off before Maverick can share any details.
With a history of high-speed passes over 5 air-controlled towers and 1 Admiral's daughter.
It might have started as a throwaway gag, but Penny is given a layered storyline here as Maverick reflects on the mistakes he made and how he can avoid breaking her heart again. Number 5. Flying maneuvers and lingo. When Top Gun hit theaters, it delivered arguably cinema's most impressive flight sequences at the time.
Get out of there, Hollywood! Get out of there, goddammit! Right left! I'm hit! We're coming apart!
Top Gun Maverick ups the stunts and craftsmanship while also revisiting a few old tricks. This includes Maverick flying upside down and buzzing the tower. In one of the first film's set pieces, Maverick's brakes come in handy as he lets an enemy zoom past him. This maneuver resurfaces in the sequel, along with the line, "Brake right."
Smoke in the air! Right!
The thumbs-up signal might not be exclusive to Top Gun, but it's still a sign of camaraderie we associate with the film. As Maverick and Rooster attempt to blend in with an enemy pilot, they send a thumbs up. Unfortunately for them, the enemy uses a different signal. Number 4. Goodbye, Goose. Goose's death is a pivotal moment in the original film, and this loss is felt throughout Top Gun Maverick.
Oh no! Oh, oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh.
Goose appears in various nostalgic photos along with Meg Ryan's Carol, who also passed away between movies. The sequel briefly references the court scene where the board decided that Maverick wasn't responsible for Goose's demise.
Therefore, the Board of Inquiry finds that Lieutenant Pete Mitchell was not at fault in the accident of 29 July. Lieutenant Mitchell's record will be clear to this incident. Lieutenant Mitchell is restored to flight status without further delay. These proceedings are closed.
Maverick doesn't see it that way, however. Although he gives Goose's dog tags a send-off at the end of the first film, Maverick is still holding on to his guilt. He's also clinging to the fear that Rooster is bound to meet the same fate as his father.
There's been some complicated history between Rooster and Maverick.
Goose's death is the driving force behind the movie's key themes of mortality, reconciliation, and looking to new horizons. Number 3. Beach sports. Few Top Gun moments are more iconic or infamous than the sweaty beach volleyball game. The scene has been parodied so many times that referencing it in the sequel could have fallen flat in so many ways. Yet this callback is a highlight for all the right reasons. While volleyball is substituted with beach football, the callback fully embraces its roots. As John Hamm's Cyclone stumbles upon the game, he repeats what many asked following the first film's volleyball scene. What purpose does this serve? Maverick explains it's to turn his class into a team, and even Cyclone can't complain with the results. A lot of people have written the volleyball scene off as pointless, but perhaps there was more going on beneath the shirtless surface.
Take care of just one more game. Please, for me?
Number 2. Rivals become wingmen. Top Gun has no shortage of immortal lines, but none hit the spot quite like,
"You can be my wingman anytime."
This moment comes shortly after Maverick swoops in as Iceman's wingman, saving him from MiGs. Top Gun Maverick has a similar resolution, but it plays in reference. Glenn Powell's Hangman serves as this film's answer to Iceman, frequently butting heads with Rooster.
Who's gonna be team leader? And which one of y'all has what it takes to follow me?
As Maverick and Rooster are targeted in the air with no escape, Hangman Iceman pulls off a last-minute rescue. The three reunite on the aircraft carrier, with Rooster and Hangman sharing a moment that solidifies their newfound respect for each other.
Let's go. Let's see what you got. Hangman's coming.
It's a fresh spin on a nostalgic scene that leaves Hangman with more dimensions than expected. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Letting Go. Whereas Goose's death was the first film's big tearjerker, Iceman is at the center of the sequel's heartbreak.
You are here at the request of Admiral Kazansky,
AKA Iceman.
He seems to think that you have something left to offer the Navy.
Iceman's arc is only made more emotional given Val Kilmer's throat cancer battle in real life. Iceman goes out on a high note though, sharing one last heart-to-heart with Maverick. As Maverick loses confidence in his ability to lead the mission, Iceman encourages him to let go of the guilt he's been harboring over Goose's death.
Simple fact is you feel responsible for Goose, and you have a confidence problem.
Iceman's words are reminiscent of the confidence boost that Commander Viper gives Maverick, as well as the moment when he tells Maverick that he needs to let him go.
You gotta let him go. You gotta let him go.
While the wingmen share a touching embrace, they still can't decide who's the best pilot all these years later. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.